And these intimate relationships that you are all involved in, you see, tend to be expressions of need. So you don't need this intimate other for happiness. You can associate with that intimate other rightly if you are already happy. If you've understood that happiness is inherent and not something you can become or acquire, and have awakened through hearing and seeing to the inherent reality, which is love, bliss itself, well, then you can rightly associate with a variety of relations, you see. Just as you can rightly associate with me, a unique relation, for the sake of realization itself. But you can't rightly associate with others in intimacy, sexual intimacy, for instance, if you haven't transcended this need connection. You must transcend your own delusion about this interesting or desirable other that you feel you need. Whoever it is, whatever kind of relationship it may be, you see. Doesn't mean you have to shun them or abstract them or dissociate from them. That's another sign of the reaction of egoity. That's another way Narcissus does it, you see. Narcissus is famous for rejection. Don't you know that story? So that's not it either, you see. It's a yoga of necessity, a yoga of acceptance based on self-understanding. Only on that basis can you enter into relationships truly and freely and have relationships be an instrument, a circumstance, a context for communion with happiness itself, or realization of happiness itself. So if you feel you need some other, something, some condition, even your own body, in order to be happy, then you've got to keep observing yourself till you come to a fundamental understanding of this self-contraction that makes you project happiness outside and through the connection of need. So the relinquishment, the free relinquishment of the need connection, you see, is fundamentally what I mean by renunciation. That is true in free renunciation, not any other habit or gesture of avoidance or dissociation, but freedom from the need connection. That's renunciation. To be happy, inherently, is to be a renunciate. Not to be unhappy, deliberately, or because you are born in the body, you see. That's not renunciation. That kind of attitude produces all kinds of things that are traditionally called renunciation, but in truth, that is not renunciation. Renunciation is an expression only, true renunciation arises or is expressed only on the basis of self-understanding and not on the basis of any idealism whatsoever. It's none of the decisions that egos characteristically make. True intimacy even is based entirely on the discovery of inherent happiness, you see. Sexual communion then likewise.